May I invite the first panelist, Mr. Mahavir Pratap Sharma, the former chairman, TiE Global Board and founding chair, TiE India Angels. A big round of applause for him, please. Our second panelist is Dr. Sheenu Jhawar, TiE Global Board of Trustees, Director, Apex Hospital. A big round of applause for her, please. And to moderate this conversation, we have Mr. Vijay Menon, Executive Director, TiE Global. Let's have a big round of applause and welcome this elite panel talking about global networking and meaningful connections. Thank you.
Jaipur, Rajasthan, a brand in itself. With the world capital of tourism, art and culture, Jaipur needs no introduction. I think with palaces, food, performing arts, visual arts, you name it and we have it all. Rajasthan has always been welcoming. It is also the conference capital of the world because all conferences, the first destination that everyone thinks of in India is Jaipur. Now, not only are we infrastructure ready or tourism welcome, but we're also tech ready. With the emphasis on solar energy across the western part of Rajasthan, Rajasthan has become the powerhouse that it needs to be. With solar energy at its beck and call, EV, data centers, AI, ML is a natural progression. And I think that Rajasthan is poised to have all these in place with huge amounts of agriculture and agri-tech that's needed. Film production, gaming, special effects, AR, VR, and policy in place. We have a huge opportunity for media and media tech company with welcoming attitude, tech infrastructure, policy and government support in place. Rajasthan is welcoming not just to tourists, but to investors and other alike. So we welcome you all and look forward to having you all at TGS 2025 from 3rd to 5th of December in Jaipur.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. We are of course cognizant of the fact that we stand between you and lunch. So we'll try and make this as interesting as possible. Have you ever imagined going to an event where you can hear the likes of Travis Kalanick of Uber, Shantanu Narayan of Adobe, the Micron head Sanjay Mehrotra, Mohammad Allabar of MR, and so on and so forth. Some of these, the greatest minds globally or the greatest entrepreneurs globally, where you can meet funders and investors from all across the globe. And most importantly, you can get to meet TiE folks from all across the globe. That is the TiE Global Summit. As you saw that video out there, this year in 2025, the TiE Global Summit is going to be in Rajasthan, in Jaipur. This is the 10th edition of the TiE Global Summit. So we're all looking forward to having many of you come there. Mahavir, a question to you. You've been associated with the TiE Global Summit from the beginning. Could you share a little bit of light on why we created this property? And I think there's Murli here, who's one of the persons who actually conceptualized it, Murli Bukkapatnam, who's our current chair. But if you could throw a little light on that.
See, before I answer that question, I must congratulate the TiE Kolkata team to have put such a great TiECON. For a chapter and a team of 8 or 10 to come up with speakers and sessions of great caliber is really commendable. But imagine, Vijay, to sum up TiE Global Summit, this is one chapter, 8, 10 people doing it. TiE Global Summit is 63 chapters and hundreds of us doing something. So it has, you can imagine the magnitude of
You've picked my line, by the way, but that's...
Okay, sorry. The next time, ask her questions first and then I'll answer.
I'll do that, I'll remember that.
Yeah. So I think the TiE Global Summit is going to be at least 63 times of what this is. Everyone's collective networking, which is the topic of our discussion, outreach, learnings will be collectively put together at TiE Global Summit. And that was the idea back about 9 years ago or 10 years ago. Because, while every chapter did a great TiECON, but TiE Global did not have a collective effort put together. And that's when TiE Global Summit happened in Delhi in 2016. And that was the idea behind what we did. I think it was a great initiative at that point of time. The chair then, the board then had a great vision, and I think we've collectively reached at a much larger scale now, and it has become a tech summit not to miss year after year.
Thanks, Mahavir. Sheenu, pardon me, Murli? Entrepreneurship, yeah, of course. Sheenu, you're the president of TiE Rajasthan, apart from being on the TiE Global Board, and therefore the host of the TiE Global Summit Jaipur. Do you want to give the audience here a flavor of what they can expect when they come there to Jaipur?
Yeah, so as brilliantly said by Mahavir, that there's 63 chapters in 15 countries across the globe. And when one chapter over the globe tries to put together a TiECON as fabulous as, for example, the TiECON Kolkata, you can imagine the bandwidth that comes together for such a big summit. We also heard the story of Wow Momos speaking to Sanjeev Bhikchandani and getting the investment. And it's almost like a funnel. So you need the TiECONs for the local ecosystem, where startups with an idea can come forward, get the investment, accelerate themselves, and it's like a funnel that feeds into the bigger summits of a global stature. This is all TiE. And TiE is a very big pyramid. It gets its feeders from across the globe. There are VCs, there are investors for all different stages, there are mentors, there are industrialists, there are corporates that are looking at solutions for their problems. And all of this together comes for an event as big as the Global Summit. In each global summit, we have to leverage on the capacities of that particular geography. While it's global in nature, Bangalore, Singapore, Dubai, Hyderabad, all the cities which have hosted the global summit in the past have leveraged on what they could offer to the entrepreneurial world. Rajasthan today has a lot to offer. It's really come up in the last few years. Along with the government and the entrepreneurs of the state, things have really changed. The landscape has completely revolutionized itself. The themes that we are looking at for the Global Summit obviously have to leverage what we have to offer for the rest of the world. We're looking at technology, we're looking at growth and sustainability in a manner that puts the TiE Global Summit, it's almost like the technology part, the growth part, and the sustainability part coming together. There is amazing talent and a support network in the state towards technology. So whether it's AR, VR, it's AI, ML, it's data centers, all of this has a huge capacity for growth and for the investors to invest in, and for ideas and entrepreneurs, early stages, late stages in Rajasthan. Rajasthan has also been known as a place where dhanda happens, right? It has given the biggest industrialists to the world. So there's a lot of stuff which is being played in the conventional sense, but because of the physical proximity to the national capital, because of the digitization, even these conventional systems are looking at tremendous growth opportunities. So Mr. Atul also spoke about sunrise industries. With the play of digital and scalability, we are looking at almost every industry being a sunrise industry because of the scale that they can achieve. So on that front, and I'm sure Mahavir will talk more about that, and also on sustainability, we have abundant land mass, and whether it's wastewater treatments, whether it's setting up data centers for solar, there is tremendous opportunity available there, and that's something that we would like to showcase to the world of where investments can come in, and where ideas can flourish, and overall economical growth can happen.
Thanks, Sheenu. Mahavir, for a startup sitting here in this audience, what can they really expect when they come to a TiE Global Summit?
So we have the startups pitching to investors. We have the TGS 100. So we'll be shortlisting top 100 investable startups at an early stage to a pre-series A stage, and investors will be put together in that room. So there's a lot of opportunity for startups.
These are the global investors, right?
These are global investors, national investors, and there's a lot of opportunity for startups to raise money. Also, we're planning to do quite a few focused classes. So for example, if there's someone who has established a company in the fintech sector, we'll have a breakfast with that gentleman or that person around fintech with all the fintech-based companies. And similarly in agri-tech, in whatever sector or AI or whatever you might want to call it. So we will have very focused sessions also for startups. Also, we are providing a huge exhibition space and opportunity. Not only government of Rajasthan, but many state governments will be there with their pavilions, and quite a few business houses and entrepreneurs will be there. So we're looking at creating a lot of business for these startups, because ultimately a proof of concept and follow-on revenues are the most critical things. So this exhibition will have separate sections, so all D2C brands will be together. So consumers will walk and entrepreneurs will walk and they can showcase their products. Similarly, all sectors will have different areas. So we are trying to focus on exhibition, on pitching, on mentoring and hand-holding, and networking, of course, which is the primary motive for any summit. So that will encompass and cover all startups and evangelize, whatever is needed to be done in the ecosystem, locally or globally.
Yeah. Sheenu, any highlights that you want to share of what you all are planning for the TGS in Jaipur? Any sessions that's a must attend for people here,
I would say that's still work in process, and we are still finalizing a lot of things. But the idea is that so it's not about how one TGS is different from the other, because the TGS, it's not a copy-paste model at all. I mean, between one TGS and the next one, in 1 year, the world has changed tremendously. And you're looking at very different technologies in the 1 year span. So even talking about the idea today would be very early stage, I would say. So we have to get closer, we have to stay connected, we have to be focused on what the TGS curtain raiser is going to be on our website. We'll be showcasing everything that we are going to do slowly and gradually out there. So wait and watch, and there'll be a lot to offer.
One thing you can be sure of that we're going to bring, whether it's speakers, whether it's mentors, whether it's investors, from all across the globe, you will find people that will come to the TGS platform. And that's what's happened in the past, and that's what's likely to happen in the future. Mahavir, from a networking standpoint, what is it that startups can really expect there? I mean,
so just to add to what Sheenu said, we are specifically focusing on these sectors. So AI and ML is one sector. Media tech, AR, VR, and gaming is another sector they're focusing on. Sustainability is a very, very important sector for Rajasthan, and we're focusing on that. And sustainability with water and conservation flows into agri-tech. Obviously, Rajasthan is a thoroughbred for chartered accountants and finance companies. So fintech it will be another focus area for us. And lastly, we feel that sports tech and D2C brands. Because we personally feel that quite a few cities, Bangalore and Delhi, are almost saturated, and quality of life and cost of living or operating is high. So I think Jaipur is going to be a hub from logistics point of view, with the Mumbai-Delhi corridor and the highway being made. So we're trying to focus on these kinds of consumer brands also. So these are the six or seven certain areas. As far as networking opportunities, obviously, as I said, we start off with breakfast meetings, which are specific to sectors. We have sessions. Then we are also curating evening special entertainment for everyone, so that people can network with each other across sectors during evening sessions also. The point is that the technology and the app has also provided us an opportunity to matchmake people. So when a startup registers and they write their areas of interest, we have VCs or angels or investors, or entrepreneurs wanting to focus in those areas, and those will be match-made, and they can just connect with them directly also. So we're trying to build a technology at the back end also.
Fantastic. So I'm sure many of you here must have got excited about coming and participating in a TGS. The one in Bangalore that we just concluded in December had over 25,000 people each day coming in. And, like many connections, many people met mentors and investors from all across the globe that could help them. We had almost 1,000 charter members participating there. And that's typically what happens at a TGS. So what you're seeing here is about 100 charter members, 10 times this is what you get access to over there. People from all across the world. So Make sure to add TGS to your plans, and if you want your brand out there, there are going to be various sponsorship opportunities. We'd love to have you come, display your brand, be part of that festival of entrepreneurship from the December 3rd to 5th in Jaipur. Mark those dates on your calendar.
I'd just like to add two things here. Vijay, thanks. There's so many things happening in our minds that sometimes it's difficult to capture the specifics. But, sometimes you see a lot of people, but don't think that it's you getting lost in the crowd. Because with so many ideas and so many avenues opening up, I think having a lot of entrepreneurs in one room opens up a lot of permutation, combination possibilities. However, while that's going to be there, there'll be a lot of opportunity, like Mahavir said, for a one-on-one. And you'll all find your match via the technology. But also, for the one at your homes, there is going to be a very specific spousal engagement plan also in place. So I think TGS is not just for you, it's for your family. And there's a lot for the next generation of entrepreneurs also budding in your own home. So do be there. We look forward to having all of you. And there is going to be something very specific for each one of the person who's going to be there in attendance from the 3rd to the 5th of December this year. Thanks.
Fabulous. Any last thoughts, Mahavir?
No, I'm just saying that, Rajasthan is the land of Marwadis. Back in the British days, the Marwadis migrated to Calcutta. There's a very strong connection between Calcutta and Rajasthan. And I don't see any reason why a big contingent or a big participation from Calcutta wouldn't happen, though it's brain drain in the reverse order. But I think the time has come when Marwadis can go back to Rajasthan and build a business there. Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us here, and hopefully we haven't kept you from lunch. So enjoy your lunch. Thank you very much for joining us.
Well, that sounds like very exciting opportunities coming up to grow, to network, and to understand what's going on the global stages. Thank you so much for sharing all the information about the upcoming TGS. To felicitate our panelists here, I'd like to invite Mr. Debashish Sen, sir, the past chairman of HIDCO, on the stage. Debashish, sir, can we have you on the stage, please? So Mr. Debashish Sen is the person to whom we can attribute the development of the new town area, and we're really glad to have him here on the stage today with us.
Thank you, sir.
As we await the curtain raiser for TGS in December 2025 in Jaipur, we really thank all the panelists for giving us an early insight into what to expect into a truly global event.